Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, something is missing? You chase dreams, achieve goals, yet deep inside, there's an emptiness you can't explain. If that sounds familiar, this story is for you. Watch till the end, it may hold the key to true happiness. In a quiet village, surrounded by rolling green hills and crystal rivers, there lived a young man named Daniel. Everyone admired him. He was brave, determined, and always ready to take on any challenge. But what no one knew was that behind his confident smile, Daniel felt lost. He had achieved many things, but there was a hollow space in his heart that success couldn't fill. Each day he woke up feeling like something was missing, like his life story was incomplete. In search of answers, Daniel decided to visit a wise man named Eli. Eli lived in a small, wooden hut on the edge of the forest. People said his words were like mirrors, they reflected the truth of one's soul. Early one morning, Daniel gathered his courage and made his way to Eli's home. The wise man sat outside in his chair, his face calm, his eyes filled with warmth. "Grandpa Eli," Daniel said softly, his voice heavy with sadness, "I work hard. I try to achieve everything in life. But no matter what I do, I don't feel fulfilled. Please, tell me how I can find true happiness." Eli studied him quietly, then smiled gently. "I will help you," he said, "but first, you must do something for me." He pointed toward an old wooden bucket leaning against the wall. "Take this bucket," Eli instructed, "and for 1 week, go to the river every morning. Fill it with water and pour it into my well." Daniel picked up the bucket and noticed it was full of cracks. "But this bucket won't hold water," he said. Eli only smiled and replied, "Do as I ask. Come back in a week." Though confused, Daniel agreed. The next morning, under the blazing sun, he filled the cracked bucket with river water and carried it carefully to Eli's well. By the time he arrived, most of the water had leaked out. Still, Daniel emptied the little that remained into the well. The next day, he repeated the task. Again, most of the water was gone. Day after day, he walked the same path in the scorching sun, carrying water that never seemed to reach its destination. His shoulders ached. His heart felt heavy. "What's the point?" he thought. But despite his frustration, Daniel didn't quit. After 7 long days, he returned to Eli's hut, exhausted, with barely a few drops of water left in the bucket. "Grandpa," Daniel said, his head hanging low, "I failed. The bucket's cracks made this impossible. I couldn't fill your well." But Eli simply smiled. "Daniel, you didn't fail. In fact, you've done exactly what I wanted. Look behind you," Eli said. Daniel turned around, and his breath caught in his throat. The dusty road he had walked every day was now bursting with life. Colorful flowers lined the path, their petals glistening in the sunlight. Fresh green grass grew where there had once been only dirt. How did this happen?" Daniel whispered. Eli's wise eyes sparkled. "The water that leaked from your bucket nourished the land along your path. The cracks you thought were your weakness became a source of life. Daniel, this is what life is like. We are all like that bucket, flawed, imperfect. But that doesn't mean our efforts are wasted. True happiness is not found in perfection or in the end result, but in the beauty we create along the way." Daniel's eyes filled with tears as Eli continued. "Your journey matters more than the destination. Every step you take leaves a mark, even if you don't see it right away. Your struggles, your failures, they are giving life to others." For the first time in a long while, Daniel's heart felt lighter. He realized that even if he didn't accomplish everything he dreamed of, he was still creating beauty in the world with every effort, every choice, every step. He returned to his village, not with all the answers, but with a deeper understanding of life. His smile that day was genuine, full of quiet peace. This story is a reminder that we often focus only on the final goal. We think happiness comes when we finally make it. But like Daniel, we forget that the journey is where life truly happens. Your flaws don't define you. Your mistakes aren't failures, they're opportunities to bring growth. light, and hope to others. So if you've ever felt broken or useless, remember the cracked bucket. Even your imperfections can create beauty. If this story touched your heart, please share it with someone who needs hope today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and stay with us for more powerful stories.